Assalamualaikum grade 1, welcome you for the science session. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying your science session as well. Today we have a science session week 6 of term 3. From last few sessions we were learning about plants and how our newly grown plants can be protected by harmful preys. We know plants and animals are depend on each other. We learnt it through allotment. In allotments, we have seen plants. And as there are a plant, many bees get attracted to it, as these insects get their food from the plants. Same way, we have seen these mini bees protect plants from the harmful prey. They eat the prey which can be very harmful for the plants. In this way, we learnt plant and animals are actually depend on each other. Today, we have something new to learn. Let's start. What is this? Objectives. At the end of the session, you will be able to describe how animals obtain their food from plants and other animals using the idea of a simple food chain. Hey kids, before starting a new session, let's have a quick recall. What do you see on the screen? Yes? Here are some examples of mini bees, bumblebees, lacewings and ladybirds. These are small insects feeding on plants or other insects. Where do we find them? In a microhabitat. Why are they so important? Any answer? I do have. Because these are good insects for our allotment. Some insects do a great job at helping us looking after our plants. And this is the best example of them. Ready to learn? Look at this carefully. Picture number 1 and picture number 2. What is the difference you find in them? One is growing happily. Which one? Picture number 1 or 2? Yes, picture number 1. Very good. Picture number 1 plant is growing happily. And the other is sad and about to die. Why is it so? Yes, do you have any idea why it is happening? Look at the picture carefully. The answer is hidden. What is missing in picture number 2? And what is there in picture number 1? Okay, recollect your memory. Remember the experiment, the bean experiment? The plant which we kept in sunlight grew well. It means a plant needs sunlight to grow. In this picture, you can see sunlight is missing. So it is sad and about to die. It means plants get energy from sun. Plants get energy from sun. What did you observe? Look at this picture. There's a caterpillar eating a plant. Why must be he eating a plant? Yes, think. Why he must be eating? Caterpillar is eating a plant to get the energy. It means plants get energy from sun, and now caterpillar is getting energy from plants. Oh, that's really amazing. Look at this carefully. We know plants prepare their food in presence of sunlight, nutrients from soil, and air. Remember the allotments we learnt in last session? We observed a simple food chain there. Look at this picture. Look at this picture carefully. In this picture, plants are producers as they are producing their own food. But who is eating a plant? Who is this? Hey, it's a hungry caterpillar. Caterpillar is eating a plant to get energy. It means energy is getting transferred from plant to caterpillar. Look, who is here? A bird. A caterpillar is eaten by a bird. It means the energy now got transferred from caterpillar to a bird. Hey, it has made a simple food chain. This is the food chain I was talking about from allotments, where we find plants which is eaten by insects and that is eaten by a bird. Makes a simple food chain. What is a food chain? Let's learn in detail. What is a food chain? We just saw a simple example from allotment. A very short and a simple food chain. It can be small all the ways or it can be little long. Let's learn where the energy gets transferred. Before learning about food chain, let's have some keywords. Consumer, the one who consumes. Producer, prey, and predator. Here is the answer. What is food chain? A food chain shows how animals depend on other plants and animals for their food and survival. A food chain can tell you about what animals eat. Consumers or producers. Producers are plants that make their own food with the help of sunlight, nutrient presence in the soil, and air. Consumers. Consumers are animals that eat food which is prepared by plants. Focus and think. Which are consumer and which are producers? We eat different types of food like chicken, meat and vegetable to get energy. What animals and plants must be eating? Do plants move to get their food? Is there any answers? Plants produce their own food. That's why they are producers. Animals, they move and search for the foods. They eat the grown plant. So they are consumers. Here you can see rabbit is an animal. So it is consumer. Lettuce, a grown plant. It's a vegetable. It's a producers. Lion, consumer, as it is consuming plants or any other animal to eat. Broccoli, a producer. Grass, producer. And a mouse, it's a consumer. C. Which is this animal? What does a cow eat? Grass, cereal, or maize? A cow eats grass. Very good. What does a tiger eat? A tiger. Grass, a deer, or shark? What do you feel it must be eating? A deer. What does a lion eat? A fish, grasshopper, or a zebra? Lion eats a zebra. What does a shark eat? A grass, rabbits, or fish? A shark eats a fish. This is a food chain. Seeds, shrew, fox. The arrow shows the direction the energy is transferred. We use arrows to show how the energy is getting transferred from one to other, from seeds which was eaten by a shrew and that is eaten by a fox. Let's play a wonderful game. A game? What kind of game? A food chain game. Ready? Let's start. Let's begin with the game. Here you can see a simple food chain. Which animal is missing from this food chain? Grass, the energy transferred into grasshopper. Grasshopper, the energy got transferred into shrew. Who must be eating a shrew? We have two options, a frog or an owl. Think. You have 3 seconds to think and answer. 1, 2, 3. Here is the answer. Which animal will complete the food chain? Who is going to eat a shrew? An owl is the right answer. Question number 2. Which animal is missing from this food chain? You can see there is another food chain question. Carrots. What is missing here? The energy from the carrot is missing. It's going to transfer with whom? And with that the energy will transfer into fox. The energy from carrots will transfer to wolf. Is it the wolf? Correct answer? What do you feel, my kids? or a rabbit? Okay, you have 3 seconds to think. Your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here is the answer. Let's check it out. A wolf? I don't feel a wolf can eat a carrot. Let me try for rabbit. Is it a correct answer? Woo! It's a correct answer. Rabbits has completed the food chain. Carrots, energy got transferred into rabbits. And rabbits, the energy got transferred into fox. What did you observe? A sun. Actually, a sun plays a vital role in transferring the energy. Do you know all the food chains are related to the energy of sun? At the end, the energy is again transferred and gets back to sun. That is called the transfer of energy. Can anyone work out what's the most important piece of the food chain is? That is a sun. Now we all know about food chain. Look at this. Here we can see. With the help of sunlight, the plants are producing their own food. So plants are producers. As the food is ready, you can see there is an animal. It can be any. Here we can see a sheep. Sheep is eating a plant. So sheep will be primary consumer. The energy from the plant will get transferred into a sheep. Hey, look who is there. A dangerous lion. Lion will eat the sheep and the energy will get transferred into a lion. Then he will be a secondary consumer. After a long time, when lions will grow old, will die and get buried. That will decompose by bacteria, fungi and other worms. The lion's body will get buried into the soil and soil will get the nutrients. In that nutrients, the newly plant will again grow. It's all like a chain. In the end, each food chain relies on something that eats plants from the soil, and plants need sun to grow. The importance of the sun can be traced through all the pieces of each food chain. Plants get energy from the sun, and energy from plant is eaten by creatures that get eaten by other creatures. We call this of a transfer of energy. It is like the energy is handed from one creature to another in a long chain. Now I know about a food chain and I know about transfer of energy as well. Here there's a worksheet. You will be able to recall and create a food chain. You need to make your own food chain. Rearrange the pictures by giving numbers in order to create food chain. Here you can see the different animals and plant. You need to rearrange by giving number to make a simple food chain. Same, number it to make a simple food chain. Here it will grow little longer. You need to make a long food chain. Think and do. Thank you very much, dear. Hopefully you understood about a food chain, and you can even create your own food chain.